We always say we're the first ones here and the last ones here, but I mean, it's us and then it's also One If by Land.
They also think of every detail just like we do.
They'll be as full service as you want them to be. If the students want to take the reins on stuff, One If by Land will let them take the reins. They'll make sure that the stuff gets done at the end of the day.
So they get what we go through. They were once in our shoes.
You guys treat us like we're equals.
We know the key players that show up for every show, and we love them like they're part of scope.
If you need to calm down, just having that guiding light, and I think One If by Land provides that beautifully for us.
What I love about them is they'll be as full service as you want them to be. If you want, as a student org, or even as an advisor, if you're looking at producers for your concert, like agents and such, if the students want to take the reins on stuff, One If by Land will let them take the reins. They'll make sure that the stuff gets done at the end of the day. Or if the students just want to say, hey, I want a boogie with the hoodie, and I want him here, and I want this, and this, One If by Land can do this, and this, and get the job done. So I think that's one of the best qualities about them. They're also incredibly experienced. The founder, Mr. James Anderson, he booked Drake when he was still on MySpace. So he has ball knowledge. He also is tapped in like that. Were you listening to Drake on MySpace? No, you probably weren't born yet. Yeah, they're great. They've been around for a while. They know the industry inside and out. They'll do as much as you want them to, and do it incredibly well.
One If by Land has been absolutely great. It's another thing with the people that have come before you. It's amazing to see the things that they continue to do, and they continue to come and give back to the community that has given so much to them. It's just great that One If by Land has just been absolutely amazing. Every single show, they're here, and they're here for the entire thing. We always say we're the first ones here and the last ones here, but I mean, it's us and then it's also One If by Land. It's just, I couldn't imagine a better production crew to work with.
One If by Land is one of the greatest companies we've ever worked with. I've ever worked with in my life, but Scope has ever worked with. Just because, I mean, they also think of every detail just like we do, and it's hard to come by to have people that you can count on and support your event and really make it run seamless. And that's what One If by Land does every single time. And I mean, I can't say enough good things about their team.
It's kind of like having parents supervise you when you're running around on a playground. It's just nice to have people who are industry professionals being here and guiding us. Especially big shout out to James Anderson. He is like a father figure to all of Scope. I think that no matter what happens on day of show, if we need someone to talk to or to ask any question and just have them know everything, it's James. And it makes it especially easy if a lot of things are happening all at once, if you need to calm down, just having that guiding light. And I think One If by Land provides that beautifully for us.
I also think it's really awesome that we get to create and then cultivate relationships with One If by Land and our production companies, and there's something that grows over years. We know the key players that show up for every show, and we love them like they're part of Scope. And I think that that's super awesome. And then going out into these fields to have those connections and those pre-existing relationships is such a great opportunity. And yeah, I feel very privileged to have that and to be working with such great people.
It's an absolute pleasure to work with One If by Land, and it's also great that a lot of their members get what we go through. They were once in our shoes, so it's really fun to work with them and connect with them on a professional and personal level.
One If by Land, just you guys treat us like we're equals. A lot of the other professionals can tend to treat us like we're kids, which I mean, we are. We're a lot younger, but you guys just treat us as equals and give us a lot of opportunities.
And I mean, their experience, they're not just doing our shows, they do shows all over at Boston College and tons of other schools and different companies, and I mean, they just do a great job. So we're blessed to work with them.